Oh my God. And we are back. We are back.
Back again.
Guess who's back?
Whoa.
Yeah. Back again.
Tell a friend.
Okay.
Guess who's back?
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 Wow.
That was a gurgle.
I was going to say, I can't get like that.
Welcome back to the Two Talking Fools Season 3.
Season 3, bitches!
Woo! This is going to be in Season 3. We are back.
Yeah.
We have in our library, like 60 episodes? I don't know. I'm not trying to flex over here, but...
I even think it's more than that, honestly.
Yeah, well, she doesn't even listen to our podcast. Welcome back to Talking Fools. Just two average, and I mean average girls taking their phone calls to the podcast.
You're welcome. That was very melodic.
Oh, God, here we go with that.
Yeah.
2025. So far, I hate to say this, to put this out, you know, I feel like my Jamaican sister over here, Shaba Laba, I know exactly what she's going to say, and she's going to say, don't put it in the universe, dog. But here I am. January 2025 has been off to a motherfucking very rocky start. Don't sit over here just chilling like that.
2025's been interesting so far.
Okay.
And we're only a few days in.
Yeah, for you it's been very interesting. I'm saying it's interesting. It's been very chaotic, I should say. It feels like 2025 has been somewhat chaotic.
I wouldn't say chaotic. I feel like, I don't know. I guess chaotic's maybe a more extreme thing, but definitely very eventful.
Yes, I suppose.
Yeah, I'd say very eventful.
Shab is in some kind of mood today. She's in a different kind of mood. I got a different kind of podcast co-host. I almost don't want to call you Shaba this morning.
What do you want to call me?
Shabe.
Shaba. Shababe.
You know why?
Why?
Rhymes with Sade.
Shababe.
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 Ooh, I kind of like that.
Shababe.
Shababe Country Club. Anyway. Okay, you guys, this topic is going to be the first topic because we just had the most interesting conversation with Allie, the manager at Cumberland Farms. Absolutely crazy.
Oh, can we shout out and say happy birthday?
Should we sing a song? Is there like
happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Allie.
Happy birthday, Allie. Allie is the best Cumberland Farms manager in the nation, and I think there should be the Cumberland Farms games where everybody sends their best Cumberland Farms person.
Yep.
Which this would be hard, but obviously we would send probably Allie.
Yeah.
Look at us creating this whole thing.
We would send Allie because she would take them all down. Yeah, she would take them all down.
Oh,
for sure.
For sure.
Because we've been to a couple of other Cumberland Farms.
Just things are not the same.
It's not the same. They are no match to store. What's the number here?
Oh, fuck. I used to remember it like 14.
But we'll say the Stafford Springs location.
4773.
Is it 4773?
Something like that.
Something like that. Okay. But it's the Stafford Springs location, Cumberland Farms.
They're the best.
And by far, they are the best. Organized, clean, super friendly, and we've been to a few Cumberland Farms. So the rest of you guys got to step up your A game.
Come to Stafford and see how it's done.
Yeah, you need to.
For sure. Like the case in point, I think the best way to rate your Cumberland Farms is how clean is the coffee area where people do their creams, their sugars.
Oh, yeah.
Ours is literally always wiped down.
It's always.
Every time you're in there, there's like a staff member in the coffee area.
Checking it on top of things. Yeah.
It's one of those places where I don't mind taking the lid. Like, I don't flip to the back of the lid because I'm worried that everybody's dirty paws were all over the top. And I don't worry about putting my lid on the countertop because everything's always very clean, very tidy.
And the customer service is fantastic.
It's family. It's family. It's family feel here.
They're amazing.
Interesting fact though. Well, yeah. But before we go to that, I was on my way to work, stopped at the Dunkin' over in like Tolland area. And she said to me, I got a medium ice cold brew with cream and one pump of peppermint mocha. And when I got to the door, you know what she says to me? Enjoy it, because we're about to be out. She goes, this is how much they ordered this year. Was there a mocha shortage? Because here too, like they could
Peppermint was
still,
gone.
yeah. Not only was peppermint mocha, did these guys run out fast? They don't have any more to replenish because Cumberland Farms only sent them so much. Why wouldn't you make peppermint mocha last into at least through January? Because then in February you get into Valentine's,
Yeah.
and then April's Easter fair. Why did you cut us off? And then we told everybody about it, and I know there was people coming all the time. There was some people coming twice a day
For sure.
to get that. They told me, they were texting me.
But you could see the cups too. Oh shoot, speaking of cups. Look at yours.
I know. What's wrong with it? It's not leaking. I think it's just me.
It's the drip. Okay.
Say less.
So it's interesting you say that because not to take away from Cumberland Farms, but remember when we had gotten the creamer for Jess's for Coffee Talk?
Yes.
So I had to get more.
You loved it?
Dude, I went to Big Y.
Yes.
There was no peppermint. You know what I had to do? I had to look through all the creamers, and I'm standing there for like 5 minutes like, what the hell? Christmas just finished. Where's the peppermint creamer? I found one. I forgot what the brand was.
It's crazy.
I didn't even care how much it was because I'm like, this is going to be gone soon. So I don't even remember how much I paid. There was literally one brand of creamer that was like a peppermint one, and of course I haven't even opened it yet, which is so stupid. But anyways,
no, but at least you have it,
right?
That might be
but I'm
it.
like, what the hell?
I don't know.
Christmas just ended. Like, why are we getting rid of peppermint already?
I don't know, but the chicken Duncan, she made it seem like this is crazy. Like,
yeah, what the hell?
Like peppermint should go to January. I'm sorry, but
I
maybe there was a peppermint shortage.
I agree with you though. I do. I think it should go through January as well. I do. That's my honest opinion.
So anyway, so we're back to English toffee. So Cumberland Farms, if you're listening, we really need like a good seasonal flavor. And the other thing is some of those flavors are whack. You can just taste like the artificial shit. What was the one that was really good that we did?
Oh my goodness.
We did the Cumbuccino. You can't really mess. Their hot chocolate is fantastic.
It is.
Just straight hot chocolate.
Right.
I think the English toffee is like a little artificially. I tend to stay away.
I don't mind the English toffee. You could definitely taste the artificialness, or if that's even a word. No, you can, but I don't mind it though.
You know, could we use that word, artificialness? Like, I mean, there's so much artificialness in this world. You're being so artificial. Bro, high five me. Because we're going to do that. We're going to have t-shirts that say like artificial.
Yeah.
Bro.
For sure.
Or non-artificial.
We need to copyright it right now.
We should probably get somebody like that. I have so many ideas.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I mean, some really great ones.
Yeah. But most of them, just like right after high school, I was saying to my BBFL, I said, listen, Lindsay, we could wrap our cars.
Love her.
We could wrap our cars with advertising and have them pay us. Like, could you imagine if we could make like $250 extra? That one stuck that for a while. I thought was going to be the cat's meow.
Dude, I was watching, not to get off topic, but it reminded me of this. I don't remember what show I was watching because you guys know I'm horrible at remembering names, titles, and all that shit. But anyways, so I was watching this show, and this lady for like Valentine's Day or something like that had her husband's car wrapped with her face all over it. I would have lost my shit if somebody did that.
Oh, that's funny.
Dude, it was hilarious. But the look on his face, I kind of fell for him because I was like, oh my gosh, could you imagine somebody's face all over your damn car?
No, I mean,
and then how much does it cost, or how can you get that taken off? You know what I mean? Once they put that on there.
You can take it off. You can,
but it was like,
but I mean, you got to pay for it,
right? His whole car was covered in her face.
That's funny as shit.
So stupid.
Or unless they have something that's like easier, you know what I mean? It's
where you could just like
easily take it
peel
off,
and go type of stuff, yeah.
Versus paying like $3,000 for the wrap.
For sure.
Let's talk. Shall we?
Topic, yeah.
Okay, so also, first of all, maybe we sank this into a new episode, but I learned there's been a term going around
Okay.
that I think is quite interesting is California sober. That's becoming the new thing.
What is that?
So California sober is you don't drink alcohol, but like if you wanted to take like a nightly edible or something,
Oh, okay.
that would be allowed.
Oh, okay. So no alcohol, but other recreational items
Yes,
are
that are
more
legal,
safe and legal.
and
Okay.
safe.
Okay. Okay. I'm here for California sober. Okay.
Yeah, so that was kind of an interesting term, and I
I
was
didn't know
like,
that.
wow, it's like if that suits you, like, as much as I enjoy a cocktail or two, um, or three sometimes, but not often.
Okay.
I mean, when's the last time you had three? Oh, your high school reunion, I think.
I
I don't
didn't
mean
even
this. I
think.
don't. You know
No,
what?
that's
I'm so
fine.
sorry. I don't mean to point you out like that.
No, it's okay because I really do think that was probably the last
Or
time I've had
no, it's
2 or 3
not.
drinks.
No. Do you remember that night that you went to the Manchester Chinese buffet because afterwards you were going to go to VIP?
Don't do it. What? Dude, what? Oh, you know
Do
what?
you remember that
Actually,
night?
no, because that's not true. But
And that was where they have that really good sushi. It's right next to the Big
I don't
Y.
even know what you're talking
You were
about
there
because it
by
never
yourself.
happened.
Yes, you
Stop.
do. And you were drinking Diet Pepsi, girl. You know how
Bru-
you roll. But then you
That's
went to
funny.
Shirley
That's funny. That's
Temple's.
interesting
You
because
went
I
to
don't like
Shirley
diet
Temple's.
drinks.
You went to Shirley Temple. You went to Shirley Temple's. Listen, you went to Shirley Temple's and you
Uh-huh.
told them to add rum. You had 4 of those, and then you walked to VIP because you wanted to see the new premiere of the bookstore because you love that place. Remember?
You know what? That is a whole ass lie. You know how I know that's a whole ass lie? Because that never motherfucking happened. And I don't like diet drinks. You are a riot and a half, bro. You know what? You know what I pray never happens to me? That I don't end up like in a situation where I lose my memory because you would be the last person that I asked for help reminding me about the story of my life or what is going on because I would freaking believe your ass.
I will randomly make up fake stories about Shaba
Mm-hmm.
with such detail that she even has to question if it really
That
happened.
really happened. Like, I don't remember that one. When was this?
So maybe I'll keep working on finishing my sentences and thoughts on the podcast, but just know that I am very good at quickly coming up with fictitious stories about Shaba.
No, but you're right though. I'm trying to think. The last time I drank. Oh, okay, buddy. Look at you. Okay, go ahead with your bad self. No, but So after when I went out with my girlfriend, I had a couple drinks with her.
Yeah, good.
But it's never been more than like 3 spread out,
it
though.
changes when you get older.
I'm not a huge drinker, so.
Dude, I actually, you know what part of it is?
What?
Sometimes it's fun to have a couple cocktails. There's no doubt. You loosen up, you can have fun, this, that. But it's actually how you feel the next day. And I think as you tend to get older, you can have one drink and it can fuck you up. So
This is true.
For me, it's not even worth it. And also, notice how you feel when you do drink alcohol. Notice how depressed you tend to get afterwards because alcohol is a downer. So if you deal with depression or if you deal with high anxiety, the worst thing that you can do on the face of the planet is drink alcohol. It's literally the worst thing you can do. It is going to make you super depressed and it's going to make your anxiety go so high that you're going to rip the roof off your house.
It's interesting that you say the older you get, your body reacts differently because when I was hanging out with that girlfriend in Manchester,
say less.
The next morning I wasn't hungover, but I definitely felt it. And it wasn't like
you were probably just like lethargic. You just didn't feel quite with it.
And that was really weird because I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah,
that's interesting. That's really interesting.
But dude, I'm telling you, I really want to try these stem cell reactivation patches, and you can get a free 3-day trial of them. And apparently they work so well that they don't even require you to give them shipping, credit card or anything like that. You don't give them any. You just tell them where you want them sent to. You wear them. They use photogenic therapy, and it says it can make you feel like $1 million. It is quite literally the most interesting thing.
I'm intrigued. Dude, I'm telling you right now. Try that and then report back to all of us because I'm sure the listeners want to know exactly how it works.
Right.
You know?
Right. So I'm interested about that. But let's talk about.
Definitely.
I was thinking about actually, I'll tie it right into what we were talking about with Allie in there, the manager here at the Cumberland Farms, and she was just kind of talking about life. We were just catching up a little bit.
Love her. Freaking
Love
love
her.
her. Love her energy.
Best energy. And she was just kind of talking about, I don't think she's opposed to us kind of just sharing what we were talking in there, because I think she's, like she said, she's trying to tell as many women as possible, because it's kind of something that we've said before. It's not talked about a lot, which is menopause and the different types of symptoms that you can experience with that. And for some women, like, she just verified in there for me that I am definitely going through it, because all the things she was saying are all the things I'm struggling with right now, and then some. And I'm like, wow.
Which is crazy, because we just had this conversation at Coffee Talk.
We did.
And when she said what she said, my jaw dropped.
Mind blown.
Completely mind blown. But I will say this, I need to do some research and find out if there's a way that they can, like, doctors can inject you with something, because I'm not here for it. I don't want to go through menopause.
I'm worried.
So I wonder if I can opt out. No, I need to, like, opt out. I need to opt out, because you guys scared the shit out of me.
But listen to this. Let's talk about something she touched upon. She said that she had two mothers, and she's never heard or been taught or, like, talked about,
because they don't,
because
Nobody
they
does.
didn't have any symptoms.
Oh,
My mother didn't have any symptoms. I don't even think my grandmother had any symptoms. So I'm wondering if the food that we're eating, the things we're ingesting,
if that's contributing,
if the pollution is contributing to more early onset of maybe menopause, and also more symptoms that are alarming.
Yeah, I need to talk to my doctor, because I would prefer to opt out of that, if at all possible. There's got to be, like, an opt out option.
Shaba, there's, like, probably a good chance you're going to go through it and you won't experience anything. I can't stand it when people, like, try to scare you, like, just because it happened to me, or just because.
Yeah, but I don't want to find out, though. I don't want to find out.
But now you know.
I'm not really a huge risk taker, so yeah, if I can opt out at all costs, that would be nice.
Here's a couple points that we talked about in there. I won't go through all of them, because a couple are a little bit more private.
Yeah.
And I just prefer not to discuss that.
Right.
But let me talk about the ones that are kind of common that you'll experience, and you should not even be worried about it. Because even people, I think on my softball team and I were talking about, like, the skin tags that you'll start to get in certain areas of your body. For, like, I get them on my neck, and you can easily remove them. Although the fucking medication's not cheap.
I think, what was it? One of the girls' pediatrician, because one of them had one on their neck. She literally just tied it.
I know. I just can't. Oh my God, Shops, please.
Yeah.
I know.
She tied it.
Yep. And it didn't hurt at all. And my mother would say you could probably just scissor them, but I can't do that. I just can't. I'm such a baby. I'm such a baby.
No, but the tying it, she didn't feel a thing.
I know.
She really didn't feel a thing.
And some of mine aren't big enough to be tied.
It suffocates it, and then it just falls off. It does.
I know that. It just, for me, makes me want to just cross my legs. I don't know why. Anytime I feel funny.
Yeah. I hear you, bud.
So the skin tags, they fucking suck. I've got them literally coming everywhere. And for the most part, they don't develop a lot. And it seems like they go away over time.
I have a rando one under my armpit, and it's the most irritating thing ever.
Yes. That can be a spot for random. Sure. Who's this getting so close to us?
Yeah, I'm like, out of all the parking spots.
I'm like, I thought it was my niece. There's a couple people, and I was like, but why are you coming in so hot right next to us? But you clearly don't know that we're doing our podcast.
Right.
Fair. So the second thing she talked about was the sweating, which Lumi, she said, does not work for her at all. She flips between the Secret and the Tom's deodorant. The Tom's with no aluminum, which I said to her, like, how does that even work for you? And she goes, it works. I don't know why. But she flips between those two. But the sweating is uncontrollable.
Yeah.
The sweating is uncontrollable. And actually, and I'll say this too, is I got one of those saunas that you sit in, a one-person sauna, and it's really small. It's kind of like a box. And I thought, and I'm thinking, and I'm hoping that this is going to assist with kind of this situation where I am sweating nonstop. So I figure, why not go into the sauna 45 minutes a day and try to already get some of that pre-sweat out. I don't even know. I don't even think that logistically makes any sense.
It might though, because you're ridding toxins of your body. So even if you're I'm just assuming this. I was horrible at science, but if you're sweating because of menopause, right? Your body is going through those changes, or it's telling you you need to. I would assume that sweating in a sauna assists with that, because then when you're sweating in the sauna, you're forcing your body to also get rid of toxins. So I would assume that that would be a good thing.
Yeah, I
But
would
then again,
assume.
I don't know. I did horribly in science class.
And
Horribly.
let me say something else about having your period during menopause. But here's something that's quite interesting: is I recently bought organic tampons. The kids these days are very educated, and they quite literally scared me into buying organic tampons. So I bought organic tampons. Though right now I can't find them in my house. I got to figure out where they are.
Yeah. Sorry to the fellas that are listening, but you guys, we're
I'll
doing
make
you a
this.
favor. No, we're doing you guys a favor, because you guys need to be educated on this
Actually,
stuff
you know
too.
what, Shaba? That's like facts, because I was
Right.
at
They need
first
to be
gonna
educated on this
I
stuff.
was gonna write like female orient, like just a female
No.
episode. But if you have a wife, you should, or a significant other, or sister, or mother,
Daughters.
daughters,
Yeah.
you need to understand that what we go through, this transformation, it's very life changing. I can see how it is. It is life changing. I have changed. My body's changing, like Allie has said, like in ways you just don't understand.
I still want to opt out, bro. Just in case.
I think though, once you get through it, I think it's lovely. I think after that, I think you just got to get through these hard times, but they're just very hard side effects of.
The one thing I would be okay with though is not being cold, because I'm usually cold. So if I wasn't always cold, that would be a nice thing.
Yeah, I can't obviously.
I'll take that one symptom. The rest of them can not, can go away.
Which is so bizarre. I can't even stay in the cold. Like I do not do well in this weather. I used to be fine. But then something happened.
I don't do cold well. I'm always cold. Yeah.
We had a short walk, really. It's a short walk from the car to a restaurant last night, and I literally almost froze to death. My body hurt from shaking so hard because I was froze.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I never was like that before. So I think I'm changing in that sense too. Maybe I'm iron deficient, but I tend to eat red meat regularly. But I just going in there and having that conversation
and being validated.
Like, okay, Kate, you're not losing your mind. Like, why is your body fighting you every day? That's how I feel.
Yeah, but it was so crazy because we literally just had this conversation during coffee talk. And we weren't recording. It was a private conversation between the three of us, gal pals, right? How would Allie have known that? So that was really crazy to walk in today and you guys had that conversation.
Really crazy to walk in. And what I'll say to like the viewers is, if you have questions, and you'd like to talk maybe off air, I'd be more comfortable doing that. There's certainly things that I can like discuss with you a little bit more. You might be having certain side effects of certain things.
Or instead of doing that, we could also look to see if we can have a medical professional come on too.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, we could totally do that.
I would love that.
Yeah.
We'll have somebody come on and talk about it. It's just like, as a woman, you're going to go through a lot of things. It's important that you have other women to talk to. And it doesn't have to be your mother or anybody, or, it can be a friend, it can be a coworker, it can be, just whatever. Just you need people to talk to just validate yourself.
Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, shoot us a private message, leave a comment. We definitely will take a look at those. And, if we get enough responses, possibly have a guest speaker come on.
Look at you go.
Just saying.
Where do you go? My lovely.
I have no idea.
Where do you go? I want to know. Wow.
I think I would have to hear the song. I probably know it because I feel like it's one of those bangers that I should know, but I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, I want to go.
Okay. Where do you... Okay. See, I knew the chorus. I was wondering, I'm like, is it like the kiss from a Kiss from a Rose on the Bed or whatever we were saying that Seal song.
No.
I'm like, maybe it's one of those songs you sing and you don't know the words or you've been singing it for years incorrectly.
Doesn't make any sense. Kiss from
Dude,
a
that's a
rose
whole
on
that's
the
a
grave.
whole nother
What does
episode.
that mean,
It's a
Seal?
whole-
Please, ladies
Remember
and gentlemen,
that?
please
Remember that? Oh god, that was funny.
tell them how much fun we had just discussing this alone. But
We-
it's to this day is still
I
an
think-
issue.
Yeah, I think so. What was it? All three of us like were dead set on what we thought it was. So we all what was it? I think we all said what we thought it was, and then we looked up the lyrics and realized all three of us were totally off. All these years, and that song's got to be what, like 20 something years old, right? Because that came out when we were young. I mean, we're still young, but I feel like that came out when we were teenagers or something, right? I don't know. Yeah, so it's got to be at least 20 something years old. Yeah, man. This was a good one, though. It's a good one. This is a really good one. Allie, happy birthday
Happy
again.
birthday, baby girl.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Happy
sweetheart.
birthday. You are fantastic.
Yeah,
you
thank
are
you for the support, too. You are the best.
Yeah, the absolute best. So, okay. Shaba's like, let's get to the next one. And I'm like, Ote Shabe.
Shababe.
What do we call it?
Shababe.
Shababe?
Shababe.
No.
Shababe.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that's too much.
Shabe.
Shababe.
Like Sade.
Shababe.
Shababe. All right, on to the next one.
Au revoir.
S'il vous plaît. Bonjour.
Spaghetti. Let me stop. That's funny.
Spaghetti. Wow. What was that?
I don't know, man. It's too early.
Blame it on whatever you need to. Peace.